I have returned, ladies and gents, for my first time playthrough of Return to Monkey Island. The last time we left off, loads of stuff happened actually, and now here we are back on Monkey Island under the monkey head, the giant monkey head, and basically we are chasing after LeChuck in order to try get back the gold chest that seems to contain the secret of Monkey Island. LeChuck said that some ritual needs to take place actually on Monkey Island in order to get that chest open. I'm really excited. It was quite an exciting episode the last time. Elaine is outside and she is helping us out by trying to stop Blair, who clearly wanted to kill us both.
Elaine's buying me time by taking care of Flair. I should use it wisely.
I agree, Guybrush. But first, instead of using this time wisely, I'm going to do a trivia question because I realized that I now know what animal is featured on the front of Bella Fisher's fish ship, and that's a dog. Brilliant. Did we ever hear about Gullet's long lost twin brother? Mullet, Bullet, or Deep Throat? I'm going to leave it at that. Right, so here we are, back under Monkey Island. How mental is this? Pretty crazy, right? Look at all these mushrooms. Why isn't he commenting on them? Ah, right, so this is where Wally has been kept.
Hey, Wally.
How's it hanging?
How's it hanging?
Seriously, that's the joke you were going to use right now?
I'm trying out some new material.
For your day job.
I somewhat agree.
Wally, what happened?
As if you don't know.
How did you end up here? I saw your office had been ransacked.
LeChuck came into the shop storming mad because he thought I gave him a mop map instead of a map to the secret.
Yeah, real head scratcher how that happened. Thanks for the C-map. That was really great, and I owe you for all the work you did for free.
Glad you liked it.
Wally and Guybrush's relationship seems very, very different in this game. I always thought they were on more friendly terms than they seem to be here. Wally is like putting up with Guybrush. That's what it feels like.
That mop map you made for me was a winner.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did make you a mop map. Wait! It's all starting to make sense now. Why is it that every time our paths cross, good old Wally is kidnapped or tormented or worse?
The mysteries of how the universe works never be known.
That's the true secret of Monkey Island.
I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
Yeah, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally will be fine.
But I want to save Wally. Should I open the shackles over a hot pit of lava? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Come on, I'll try it.
I'll need a key to open these.
Okay, well, how about...
It's a bit late in the game for that.
Is it? What if I use the knife?
I'm no good at jimmying things.
What if I use a random key?
This key doesn't fit.
What about this one?
This key doesn't fit.
Goodbye, Wally. Yeah, Guybrush is being very self-serving in this game. Maybe more selfish than he's ever been. Fair enough, I understand. He's trying to get after the secret, but... You know, help your friends in the process. The friends we made along the way.
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long. I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. LeChuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
Correct, I want to be there before he opens it. You're just trying to slow me down.
Are you just trying to slow me down?
LeChuck doesn't handle frustration well. You've been warned.
Yeah, that's right. Run!
I love the way he just casually stepped out of a streaming fountain of lava. Or a waterfall of lava, rather. How am I going to get around without the jump to certain lava death? Contemplate certain lava death.
Can't really see down there too well. There's a lot of lava.
How am I going to get through here without the navigator head?
Okay. Here goes.
Watch, that was like tomato sauce.
Phew.
Guess I have to go this way now.
LeChuck, I'm coming for you.
Oh no.
Damn you, Threepwood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times I had the chance. You will never make it down here alive.
Oh?
Just once, I want this to be easy.
It never is, Guybrush. Yeah, that's the trait of every villain, really, isn't it? That they just don't kill the hero right in time, and they should.
Only the organized pirate will pass.
Well, if this isn't a reference to Indiana Jones, I don't know what is. Penitent man will pass. These are... It's interesting that the promotional material for the game, they actually had some screenshots of these areas. It's just interesting that they had screenshots from so late in the game in the promotional material. A pebble.
It looks like a piece of 8, but made of stone.
Yeah,
It looks proud to be a monkey.
I suppose it certainly does. There's a squinting monkey.
Naming it Captain Squint.
Good name for a squinting monkey. Oh look, another pebble.
It's one of those stone pieces of 8.
All I can do really is look around these areas. Oh look,
It's one of those stone pieces of 8.
I now have 3 stone pieces of 8.
I can relate.
Frustrated monkey. Another stone piece of 8.
It's one of those stone pieces of 8.
And a monkey with a parrot.
I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye.
Okay, and then we're back here. And it's not a maze. Just a looping room thing.
Only the organized pirate will pass.
An organized pirate will pass.
Yep, it's made of stone. Yep, it's made of stone. Yep, it's made of stone.
Okay. What would make me an organized pirate? And there's no way back up here, so I'm literally... the only options I have is this. Well, can I give stone pieces of 8 to the monkeys? Okay. Give a random mug to... Like, oh, can I just give random items, so, to the different...
It looks proud to be a monkey.
Yeah, well, a proud monkey would be holding a mug, maybe? Or what else could a proud monkey be holding? Fishing lure? No. Yeah, I'd like a jolly monkey would have a jolly grog cup. Well, a squinting monkey should have a telescope. I don't have a telescope. Can I put a knife in the jolly monkey's or the squinting one's hand? Yeah, that's not correct at all. Demon pepper? Okay. A frustrated monkey might need a knife, right?
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Okay. And then... parrot.
If the parrot had anything to do with the eye.
Would need bird feed? No. Demon pepper? A lure? A feather? No. What would... bag of money? No. A fish? Seems wrong. Does this one want the piece of it? No. A lemon. Well, a lime, sorry. Oh! I'm an idiot. A parrot wants crackers. And something happened. And that door opened, okay.
LeChuck! The secret will never be yours!
I hate solving puzzles more than I hate straight wood.
The secret will never be yours!
Threepwood, won't you ever give up and just go home?
Right, okay.
Coincidence. Twice as suspicious.
It is.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
Okay, so I have to observe something.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
More coins.
It's one of those stone pieces of 8. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
Clever eyes, okay. And is there more coins on this screen? No. A cabin monkey.
Little guy, you'll go far.
And there's like eyes on the floor and stuff. Okay. I've just give loads of items, is it? Yeah, like money would be the thing, really, wouldn't it? Unless, could I give...
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
I should just give them all coins? Console the cabin monkey.
Little guy, you'll go far.
Maybe I have to give the cabin monkey... I have to be the most giving to the cabin monkey. Because he looks sad. So I need to give him the real gold. Give him all of the gold. Okay. That doesn't seem to work. What am I missing here now? The observant monkey.
Only the observant pirate.
A pirate.
Yes.
An observant pirate. Is that these fingers here? There's 2. Am I missing something in the scene? Do I need to look around the scene? There's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm looking at the lava streams and thinking, do the lava streams have anything to do with it? Only the observant pirate will pass. Well, obviously it's clearly something to do with the coins. Two coins for him. One coin for him. And the rest of the coins for him. This is a very unusual puzzle.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
What do I need to observe? What am I not observing?
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
And I need to observe.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
I feel already kind of stuck on this puzzle as to what it might be. And I can't give them anything else of any description, can I? Can't give them peppers or limes or...
Well, I've only got one coin left. Yep, it's made of stone. Yep, it's made of stone.
Is it something to do with the floor? Like, there's only... Like, is it to do with the mushrooms? There's a lot of mushrooms there, more mushrooms than I have coins, really. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2. Okay, so give him 2. I'm gonna try this. Basically, I'm looking at the foreground here. There's 2 fingers. Then here looks like there's only 1 nub. So we'll give him 1. And then on the next screen, it looks like there's 3 down here. 1, 2, 3. So maybe I have to give him 3 coins. Could it be that? There's only one way to find out. That doesn't seem to be the case anyway. It was worth a try. Maybe no coins for him. Maybe 4 coins for him. Because that rock doesn't look like... No. Take back 2 coins. Like, what am I trying to observe for is what I'm trying to figure out. 1 eye? A 1 coin, is it? Is it about the eyes? 2 coins for him. And I don't know, there's no eyes there, but give him 3. I don't know why I'm giving him 3, but give him 3. No. And I don't think I'm missing a coin. Okay, right. Well, he has 2 hands on his little small chest, so maybe 2 coins for him. He has also 2 hands on his chest, so 2 coins for him. Is it 2 for everybody? Even? He has... Oh, he also only has 2 and he's holding out his other hand, so maybe it's 2 coins for everybody. No. What do I need to observe? Is there anything on the walls that I'm missing? There's an X up there on that doorway.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
First swab and a cabin monkey.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
And it's not the case of giving him all the coins, because I've already tried that. And can I give them anything else at all? the Chuck's diary, the Chuck's pamphlet, a blowfish, a lure, pepper, limes, fish. What is on my to-do list as well? Get through the second stone door, open the chest, find the secret of Monkey Island. Okay. I feel kind of stuck. Right, like there's 2 lava pits flowing down there. There is 2 there. And there is 4 here. But I don't have enough coins in order to do that. Because that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I don't have 8 coins. Is it anything to do with the fingers? There's too many fingers then. Are there any markings at all on the floor that will help? Is it how many eyes or something? Like there's only there's 3 in every room. This is another one of them puzzles that is just, I can feel it. It's a simple thing that I'm not doing. Okay, well, like there's markings right on all these doors. So there's 2 markings there. There's an X above that door. Is that relevant? There's 3 dots on that door. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give him...
Let's deserve a room of their own.
And try to give this man 1 coin. Because of that, over that door we've got kind of like a 1 eye. We've got an X here, so is that 4 coins for him? As in 4 corners? Is it the corners of the... well, obviously an X doesn't really have corners, but... And then this one's covered, so surely the only thing I can do is give it 1. Doesn't seem to work. 1, 2... Or is like, does X mean no coins for the first swab? And maybe like 2 coins for this gentleman. No coins for him. The rest for him. I'm just going real obscure here. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? This seems like a part now that I'm going to potentially have to cut out of the episode if it goes on too long. Is there anything on the floor, as I said? Like the fingers seem relevant.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
But I am observant. But it's like there isn't enough to give. If I take any of these items, will the door close? No. So can I observe them with the double monocle? Clearly not. But I can take back all of the items, which I think is kind of unusual. Am I missing a coin, maybe? From one of these rooms? No, I don't think so. I think I have all the coins. Let's checking all of the rooms to make sure there's no other... Yeah, no coins that I'm missing by the looks of it. I can't give any of these items. Yeah, I can't give any of those items to them. But I'm just gonna have to try all the permeations really, so in a sense, haven't I? 1 coin. 4 coins. I've tried 2 each already. I don't know why the first swab would get so many coins, but however. Doesn't seem to be the case either.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Observant, observant. Is it those circles on the floor? No, you see there's too many there. There's 5 there as well. 6 even. The 2 to him. Three to him. I suppose they're saving the hardest puzzles for last, aren't they? Four for him. Can I break these coins? No. The cracks in the floor, there's 2 cracks there. No cracks here. No cracks there. 2 coins for him for the 2 lava things. Is that 1 or 4, I wonder? 1 for him? Did I try this already? I probably did. And 3 for this dude. Or is it like 1 for him, 2 for him, and more then for the small monkey? No. Can it be brute forced? What am I not observing on the screen? What is happening on the screen that I'm not seeing? Like, to me, that screams that there's 3 fingers up down there on this corner of the screen. So 1, 2, 3. And then on this screen we've got 1, 2. Are they like 1, 2 or 1, 2? Like, is that 4? And then there's no fingers on this screen unless you count this rock and this. So does the first swab get nothing? This guy get 4. You see, that wouldn't work because maybe he gets 3. And he gets 3. The first swab gets nothing. No, that doesn't seem to be the case. What am I supposed to be observing? It's not the amount of mushrooms or something that's around them.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
What's an epaulet? Is that like another word for a monkey? I'm going to use Google to Google that during this episode to find out what an epaulet is. Because I feel like I'm potentially missing out on some information. An epaulet is an ornamental shoulder piece on an item of clothing, especially on the coat jacket of a military uniform. I suppose that monkey is wearing 2 epaulets.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Is it the 2 epaulets? Like, is it 2 coins for him because it's epaulets? The 2 epaulets? What does he say about this gentleman?
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
The rank and file. So is it like 2 or 1? I'm just having a good look at their character models to see am I missing anything on it. Like, is it to do with maybe his fingers? The pointing 1 finger, so that means 1.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
I'm going to be kicking myself when I find this out. Because it's going to be so simplistic. It's going to be one of them simplistic things.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Maybe it's just like 4 for him and 1 each for the other 2 guys. So 1 for you. And 1 for you. Nope. The observant pirate. And I just can't get back up there, so it's nothing to do with being up. Oh, stop doing that, Guybrush.
Only the observant pirate will pass. Only the observant pirate will pass.
Last time is the organized pirate.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own. Those epaulets
Like,
deserve a room of their own.
I'm observing him. Do I give all 6 to one of them?
The clever eyes. Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
I'm missing a coin, am I? Do I have 6 coins? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm not. Cheer up, little guy, you'll go far. Is it the it's not the hands that they have on box. No, I think I tried that already. 1 hand. 2 hands. 2 hands. We've tried 2 each already. You're probably screaming at the screen now because I'm screaming at myself on the inside. Two for him. Maybe none for the cabin monkey? Even though he's the guy I want to give the coins to because he's so sad. Or is it like small share for these guys? Like, I don't think the fact that one of them is gold really makes a difference, right? Like, I don't need to distribute the coins, like fake coins to these dudes and a real coin to the cabin monkey, because it's a real coin, he's actually going to be rich.
Cheer up, little guy.
Take back 2 coins. Give him that. And give this guy this. Oh! So it was give the real coin to the guy who needed it most, is it? Not 100% sure how that puzzle works. 3, 2, and 1. So it was 3, 2, and 1, but just give this monkey the real coin. But I'm taking back my coins, gentlemen. Yeah, if you understand how that puzzle fully worked, if it was as I've just described, giving it in like 3, 2, 1, as in like the least amount to the person who's least important, but giving him the real coin because it's actually worth money and the other ones are fake coins, let me know.
LeChuck, the secret is mine.
Oh god. Is that a door? Oh, it's Lila.
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
He'll finally have LeChuck's revenge.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
They were all subtle references to the names of Monkey Island.
I'm the three-weed.
Oh. He just punched that lady right in the face. She is not happy.
Next time, I keep my voice down.
Smart.
Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass.
Only the bloodthirsty pirate. Oh look, a collapsed passageway.
No way I'm getting through there. It looks like its arm is hurt.
Oh look, they're kind of falling apart. They nearly look like they're, you know, old machines maybe, at a theme park maybe.
Looks like its leg is hurt.
Well, I suppose statues can be made out of metal as well. But like, look, it looks like the underside of this area and the grating on the floor there, it looks like things are being kind of like revealed.
This is gonna be a problem.
Now what?
There's no way I'm getting through there.
Okay, well what do I need to give these monkeys? Well, like all I have is items really. Stab the statue. Guybrush just casually stabbing statues. Suppose I'm kind of bloodthirsty in a sense if I'm just stabbing statues.
That didn't seem to do anything.
So I need to maybe stab something else? Or put something else on the statue? Not the pieces of 8, it's not the crackers, they were already used. Can I pick up any of these rocks? What if I stab the rocks?
That didn't seem to do anything.
I suppose I have such little inventory items that I could probably just go through all the inventory items. Can I use the knife on myself?
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Stab the statue, but the statue won't do anything.
It's leaking some kind of oil all over the floor now.
Yeah, oil, like, and look, there's like pipes and stuff running from the ceiling. Yeah, it's like we're in the underground tunnels, maybe, of a, you know, theme park or something along those lines. Oh, what if we light the oil? Oh, what if we get some oil with the mug? Yes, yes. And then empty the mug into here. Smart. Simple. Oh god, it feels 1480. Feels like we're coming close to the end of the game, ladies and gents.
There's a way.
I don't know how I feel about that. Where there is a will. 1480. What's that in reference to, I wonder? Wow. What are we looking at? That's a large monkey as well down there. Oh no. 1590. Whoa. Oh god, the place is falling down all around us. Do all of the doors have numbers? No, they don't. So 1480, is that the answer to this next puzzle? Look, it's Madison's hat. And what? A stone slab?
One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. There's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange.
Right, so after 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left. They fell off the deck, okay. And Captain Madison.
Captain Madison. Ugh. It's like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies, the detectives don't know where to start.
Okay. Did we actually see Captain Madison get offed at any point? I don't recall it for some reason.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Okay. Rotate the outer wheel, rotate the inner wheel, and change. Oh, look, it's a dial-a-pirate wheel. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Right, well, it has to be 1480, right? Or something close to 1480. So it says 4 years extra to see. I'm just gonna save it so I don't have to re-roll this wheel. If it doesn't go 4 years forward. Right, no, 1480, so is what we need. Okay, right. And what does this stone slab say again?
4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in
Yeah.
3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
So 3 right, 2 left. That's 3 right. That's 2 left. Well, those faces look correct. And the date? None of these dates seem right. Maybe I was supposed to use the... Hang on, no. 1480 and then use this.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
No. Am I sure it was 1480? Or did my brain not work? Yeah, it is 1480. I'm not missing anything down there. Is there any way of resetting this? And they met Davy Jones for some tea. 3 steps right, but 2 left. Till they fell off the deck. Their peg legs grew weak. 4 extra years out at sea. That slab doesn't give any date either.
One of the stone slabs from after 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak. 3 steps right, and they met Davy.
Met Davy Jones for some tea. There's no way of resetting this wheel. Like, it has to be 1480 because that's the only date I've been given on that door. It is 1480, right? My eyes aren't deceiving me. It is 1480. And do any of the rest of the doors upstairs have anything else on them? Oh, wait, okay. Yeah, that looks like the top of a pirate's head. And is that the bottom? Okay. Was that the guy that needs to be at the top? With this mouth. Is that the one that's like the set? So we're set now. We're at. This is where I start from. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, what? Oh, I hit that 4 extra times. Very strange. Okay. Oh my god, here we are. Enter the door.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no. Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet? So here we are, and look, the fake rat. So, like, look, and because it's behind the scenes in the foreground. It always leads to this alleyway. So, like, does this prove that it is actually, you know, a fake theme park? And like, one of the things that I thought about when I was originally making my video essay about what the Secret Monkey Island was, one of the very first things I thought about, theorized about, is the idea that all the characters themselves are actually like animatronic people. So like, we're obviously, this is like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. We are on that Pirates of the Caribbean ride now, and that rat is like an animatronic rat, and we've got a fake bird being slung around. Like, are the characters themselves also animatronics? Like, Guybrush isn't real at all. That's kind of like what I originally initially thought, but then the more I thought about the game, and it meant more to me than just simply that. But like, the way that, particularly in Monkey Island 2, when you go up to Elaine's room and you meet Elaine again for the first time, and you have that whole exchange where you have to kind of say nice things to her until Elaine and Guybrush get closer in order so he can get the map, basically, the map piece from her. Like, when you leave the room, and I put this in the video essay, when you leave the room and come back, she's gone. Like, we don't see her go past you on the top of the stairwell in her house on Booty, the mansion on Booty Island. When you leave the room and immediately go back in, she's gone. But how has she left the room? We haven't seen her. And it's like the idea of animatronic figures like this, you know, they kind of like a cuckoo clock. The doors open and they come out, and then when the cuckoo clock is gone, it's behind the doors. It's disappeared because it's on tracks, just like this rat over here. So, like, are all of the characters in this game just playing out a fantasy, like, you know, at Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and they are just simply animatronic people? But you see, this is what I was saying in, I think it was the last episode or the episode beforehand, that I think a lot of the ideas that are originally put into the Monkey Island secret, or what the original secret was, if it was, say, like what I'm trying to describe now, I think that was actually put into Thimbleweed Park in some way. Again, I don't want to spoil the end of the game, but like those who know what I'm talking about the end of Thimbleweed Park, will understand what I mean when I say that I think a lot of these ideas actually ended up in Thimbleweed Park. But is this what they're going for as well? I love though that it's back to, we finally came out that door again, and look, it's an exit door.
It seems to be stuck closed. Must have locked when I came out.
Should I?
Score! Free popcorn.
Popcorn at a pirate themed park,
Just
like
pasted on, and they're not even straight.
He's finally seeing behind the veil of it, like.
High Street, 20 feet. Hall of Pirates, 3-minute walk. Additional restrooms at Dinky Island.
It's hitting me really hard here now, like reading that.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
What, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key.
Oh my god.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
Oh, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave. I'm not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
It's so weird seeing this scene as like Otis isn't real. And look, the fish shop owner, he's fake as well.
You're gonna get me out of here. It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
Oh.
I'm a victim of circumstance. I'm a victim of circumstance.
It's really making me feel something. I don't know, I kind of feel sad at what I'm seeing. It almost looks real. Dang, Stan makes LeChuck look better every time. He really ups the challenge. Nice twist adding in Madison, Trent and Lila. Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Is Guybrush actually a flooring inspector?
Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time.
And Stan is the owner of the park.
Dang. Stan makes LeChuck better every time.
The secret is mine.
Each time I come here, Stan really ups the challenge. But it's still LeChuck 0, Guybrush Threepwood 6.
The secret is mine.
Is Elaine Guybrush's mother? And she's like, oh, it's time to go. Or are they just fans of this park, if this park is a park?
Nice twist adding in Madison, Trent, and Lila. The team up had me fooled for a while.
The secret is mine.
Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time.
Open this bad boy up.
Yeah, I should have suspected Stan's involvement the minute I saw how cheap and gaudy this is.
What?
Dagnabbit, it's locked. If only there was a key.
There is a key. Do I have to shut everything off? Do I want to shut it all
The
off?
switch is locked.
It almost looks real.
What a stroke of luck. The locksmith had the key all along. That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on.
Admire the popcorn.
Or free popcorn.
Stan's keyring.
It's Stan's keyring for turning off all the lights.
Gaudy key.
Interesting. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt.
No way. No way.
I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt.
Oh my god. Like a t-shirt at a park, like that you'd come away with. I have to turn off all the lights. This is actually so... This is heartbreaking in a sense, isn't it? Look, it's Whitey Bones.
I presume you want to tell us a story, but I can also tell, just by looking at you, that you're not ready for the likes of us.
Look, all the skulls. With the music. And the lures. And the hats. And the hooks. And the eye patches. They're all just souvenirs, yeah. Gape at the souvenirs. Look, the banana tree picker. Up on the right. Oh my god. This is super emotional. It's like turn it all off. But like, if Guybrush is telling this story to the kid, who's is Guybrush an animatronic as well? And is the kid just sitting with the animatronic Guybrush, like? Thunder Bunny, read the plaque.
Historic landmark, the original secret, a pirate adventure park. Established 1989 by R. Gilbert.
What?
Historic landmark, the original secret, a pirate adventure park. Established 1989 by R. Gilbert.
So did Ron Gilbert, so this was, according to this plaque, the original idea for the secret was, of course, that it just all is make-believe. And they've put literally a historical landmark of what that secret was into the game. And will there be more? Like, is it because he said in interviews he'd put a different swing on it. Turn it back on. Can I turn it back on? It's like turning off the secret, finally, like kind of putting it under the rug in a sense. Elaine. I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden. I got the secret. How'd it go with Flair? I'm ready to go. I'm gonna look around some more.
Elaine, thank goodness you're here.
Of course. Where else would I be?
I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun, don't they?
I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that. I got the secret.
You already said that.
I guess I did. How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
I'm struggling to find words to describe what I'm thinking.
How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
Have you done something new with your hair?
Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it.
I don't want to go.
I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
The original secret, established by Ron Gilbert in 1989.
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2. Really silly.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
The secret was really the friends we made along the way. Your mom was right, it's better not to know. I wasn't making anything up. That was what really happened. There isn't any one answer to what the secret is. Gems, rubies and gold. Your mom was right, it's better not to know. I don't know what to say. Well, truly the only answer is there isn't any one answer to what the secret is, in a sense. Because it's what it means to you, the individual, and that's why I made the essay that I made about what I thought the secret of Monkey Island was. Because what it truly meant to me was to try to remain childlike and fun, you know?
There isn't any one answer to what the secret is. It's not like a rock or a banana. It's like a story. It changes with time and the person telling it. Everyone you ask will have a different idea.
Mom, Dad won't tell me what the secret is.
Oh my god.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
Is that the end? Is it? Will there be more? Will there be an epilogue? What it is, it's like, is it what I said it was? Is it that? To impart a playful fun throughout your life and to pass it on. To pass it on to the next generation, the next people, the next young people, to just remain playful. Is it what I said? I don't know. And why did he sit there on his own at the end? I love this. Look at the concept art and the concept pieces about what they were going to do. I presume that concept art that we're seeing there is kind of like Rex Kroll. Like it's interesting seeing how probably quickly he could, because the drawings are quite simple in terms of like they're not very detailed. The look of them is quite simple, that he probably could iterate very quickly. All I got was this stupid t-shirt. It truly was a stupid t-shirt, was what it would have been. Like, you see, I don't know what to believe. Like, I don't know if they're, you know, not to use too much bad language here, but like, oh look, Jennifer Hale is Queen Odina. That's interesting. She's a great voice actress. Yeah, like, are they kind of just playing with us? Like, are they just kind of going, like, you know, yeah, you thought you'd get the secret. I don't know what to feel. Oh, it's something that I can't, like, I have to think about this. If this is the end of the game, like, if there's no epilogue of any description, I have to sit with this for a while. I can't believe I'm finished. I'm sad that I'm finished. I was really enjoying playing the game. It was just a t-shirt originally, as established by Ron Gilbert in 1989. And of course, like, he said in interviews that he always said that would be, you'd think it would be stupid now. Like, it'd be silly. So he has to do something a little different. I just really wonder what the development... I'd absolutely love to talk to them. Just to see what the... Like, taking a step towards doing this game must have been so scary. For Ron, like... Imagine, this is the thing that, like, as Elaine was saying when she was walking through the forest before they got to the Monkey Head, Monkey Island. Like, she said, you know, it's like, it can't live up to any hype, in a sense, that anyone would build up for it. And just imagine being in that position as a creator, to have to finally deliver on something. The friends we made along the way. Like, I definitely think the idea of the boy and Chucky, and like, is Chucky LeChuck's child? Is LeChuck a real person? Of course, he's telling a story, and it's like an unreliable narrator in a sense. And even Boybrush pointed out, your endings are silly, Dad. You never come up with a good ending. And it's because endings are so impossibly hard to do, unless you do great, not twist endings, but great cliffhanger endings. Like, I often think the best endings are cliffhanger endings, because it's so impossibly hard to wrap up everything. And cliffhanger endings often that pull the rug out, like Monkey Island 2's ending, they leave you with questions, and they leave you theorizing and thinking about the thing after. Like, definitely all the questions that I've had about this game don't feel fully answered, but enough feels answered that I feel maybe somewhat satisfied. I'm just thinking so many different things now. It was a very, very pleasant game to play overall. Like, from start to finish, I really enjoyed it. Got stuck there in that last, the second puzzle in with the monkeys. A little more obtuse. to give them the coins. Wow. Well, guys, thank you so much, though, for joining me on this adventure of a lifetime. How close truly was I? Was I actually close to the meaning? And that doesn't matter, really, because, like, that's the whole point of what I was trying to say in my essay about The Secret of Monkey Island, is that The Secret of Monkey Island is not about an individual item or anything like that. It's about the meaning of the game and what it imparts on us. Walt Disney Company, that's so weird to see. If I had one thing to say about the whole game, that it's not lacking, but because it didn't feel like there was much new pieces of music created for the game. The music overall was just, you know, the well-known themes kind of rearranged. I didn't really feel it stuck out, and I think that's not a problem, but like that's a thing that's kind of a lot with newer games, is that music has become very background as opposed to forefrontal, because, you know, it's fighting with dialogue, it's fighting with sound design, it's fighting with... So music can't really take center stage in the way that it once could in older video games, you know, when it was just simple graphics, very little sound design, and the music would have been the thing that was the draw. But obviously the work felt good that they did. Like, they did lovely arrangements of all the music. But I didn't hear anything that really stuck out as new and like as memorable as the themes that are already there, you know. There was no new memorable pieces of music. Very special thanks to George Lucas. Well, George... What? Is my game paused? Oh, that was weird. That was a bit of a scare. F-mod. Turn to Monkey Island, made by Terrible Toy Box. Well, look, if you're watching this, guys who made it, David, or, you know, David Fox, or Ron, or Jen, or anybody, you know, thank you for your work. And thank you for a banana. What? What? A banana. Something new has been added to the scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing things took an unexpected...
So what's new?
One time, Elaine got... This was a great day. Oh man. Then, these are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island.
So, like, was genuinely so the secret is literally the t-shirt? Right.
I started my voyage at the Scum Bar, but right away I could tell it wasn't going to be like old times. The new pirate leaders were focused on sacking and pillaging. But plunder stats aren't everything. I learned more than I ever wanted to know about mops.
True.
I made the unusual decision to join LeChuck's crew as a way to get to Monkey Island. Serving on LeChuck's ship was an interesting experience. I grew to like the crew. I forgot all about looking like a zombie and starting a mutiny and seizing the ship. My disguise held up great, right up until we were nearing Monkey Island, when it, well, there was a failure. Gullet was my supervisor. Not a very pleasant guy.
I love Gullet's smile, though. Gullet was a great character, very memorable.
I was really happy when I got her promoted to chef. I got thrown off the ship, but that was okay. I'd gotten as far as I needed to. The actual return to Monkey Island was not what I expected. We all thought the secret would be on the island somewhere. Everybody had a map. Some more useful than others.
They did.
Elaine and I rebuilt my old ship, the Sea Monkey, so we could sail back to Melee. I learned some deeply personal things about my nemesis, LeChuck. The temporary pact I made with my enemies turned out to be about 5 minutes more temporary than I had hoped. It was a race to get to the secret first.
Look at all these characters. A key.
I hunted down all 5 golden keys. I wonder if I was supposed to keep these. LeChuck teamed up with Madison, but that was never going to last. Madison was scheming to betray LeChuck.
Yeah, we didn't... Madison died off screen, right? That's kind of random.
Lila was scheming to betray Madison and LeChuck. I'm not sure Trent ever thought very far ahead. Whitey Bones told me all about the golden keys.
Yeah, and what's the story with Whitey Bones? Is she supposed to be some stand-in for something particular?
Elaine had a lot on her plate, but she was with me in the end. Carla handled earthquake relief as best she could under the circumstances.
Why is Elaine's picture in particular high resolution-y kind of there?
Stan out of prison.
And Stan, so Stan is the owner of the park.
Wally was kidnapped.
I suppose it would make sense if he, you know, he's all about the marketing.
Little lady disappeared.
He did.
I unseated
Farina.
the queen to become the last queen of Bermuda. I visited Herman Toothrot in his cozy hermit cave. I managed to recover the secret, but then LeChuck stole it and took it back to Monkey Island to open it. We chased LeChuck back to Monkey Island again, and I tracked him down.
The dial pirate wheel was a great touch. Like a really, really great touch.
Elaine held off Flare Gory while I went into the monkey.
Yeah, Flair of all the pirates wasn't the one that I thought would have lived on a bit. Like Madison seemed like the leader, but I suppose Madison was just too big for her own boots.
Someone had devised a series of themed pirate monkey puzzles to keep out the unworthy.
There's Wally again hanging.
I made this mock-up of the final puzzle. I think it's pretty neat. I found Wally.
What's this?
Oh, shoot. I wonder when this fell out.
When what fell out?
Oh, shoot. I wonder when this fell out. I found Wally. Wait, what's this?
R and D. Ron and David? June 18th, 2020. Development won't start for another month or so, but we've been thinking about this for a while. It seems like a good time to jot down a few thoughts and then stash them away as a sort of time capsule message to our future selves about what we're setting out to do with Return to Monkey Island. Who knows, we might learn something. Monkey Island has historically been a reflection of the lives of the people who made the games. The secret of Monkey Island was about a young person setting out to pursue an exciting new career. As designers in our 20s, that is what we all were. The sequel, LeChuck's Revenge, was in many ways about the difficulties of making a sequel, or at least about what one does immediately after something that felt like a great success, but which went unnoticed by most of the world at large. Many years, 20, later, after Guybrush had gone on a couple of adventures with other teams who had their own hopes and challenges, we set out to make Tales of Monkey Island as a story about trust. And it is. But what jumps out most for us is that it feels like a story about grown-ups. Because that's what we were, many of us in our 40s by then, with children and lives and a lumpy encrusted layer of experience. We are all well into our 50s now. We've had a lengthy careers, we've made a lot of games, but Monkey Island still defines us to a certain degree, or at least, in the minds of many, we are those guys who made that game a long time ago. And it feels like there's some unfinished business there. While the opportunity arose, when the opportunity arose to come back to Monkey Island, we were pretty much on the same page as to what we wanted to do. Guybrush, like us, is older now, and he's had a long and reasonably successful career. But he is mostly associated with something that happened a long time ago, and that feels unfinished to him. The game is a goofy pirate adventure, the same as always, but also it's a story about trying to recapture the past, with all its alleged youthful strength and glory. Guybrush will both succeed and fail at this. He will sort of get what he wants, but it won't be what he expected. I predict the same for us. Ron Gilbert and David Grossman. June 18, 2020. No one else knew. Crazy. Kinda cool, isn't it?
We chased LeChuck.
Note to self, get more paper for the rest of our ventures. Wow. So, anybody out there that's watching along with me, tell me what you thought of the ending. What did it make you feel? I don't feel conflicted, I don't feel confused, but I certainly feel emotional at this very moment. Emotional in the way of like my heart feels, you know, it feels like something has simultaneously been taken and given from my heart, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm struggling to find the words. And a banana at the end. It just seems playful in a sense. Here's a banana. Kind of like, you know, a silly symbol of like whatever, you know. And of course there's obviously nothing with the new game. And like I can load that autosave to go straight back to that point if I wanted to. I don't know what to say. I just want to talk to anybody that wants to talk about the ending. Feel free to comment down below about what your feelings about the game has been. And yeah, let's just talk about it, because I don't know what to say right now, and I feel that I'll need to sit with this for maybe a few weeks or whatever before I can kind of articulate what I want to say about the experience. I can absolutely hand on heart say that it was a good experience, and it's up there with the first two games for sure. The whole boy brush thing I think was one of the most subtly intelligent ways of getting back into the world of Monkey Island from a different perspective. And it also, I suppose, helps to play into the thematic thing of, you know, the secret could never really live up to whatever everyone wanted it to be, in a sense. And it is a silly pirate adventure game, in a sense. It's like how George Lucas actually, and it's funny that my game actually paused on George Lucas's name. You know, George Lucas has often said about Star Wars, when people gave out stink about Jar Jar Binks, they were like, at the end of the day, it is a movie that was made for kids originally, and the kids have grown up now and they are expecting some more meaning behind the art that George Lucas created with Star Wars. When in actuality it's always been for kids, in a sense. And in a sense Monkey Island is the same, but because of that perspective shift, that it's nearly like the game is being told, well, it's being told to Boy Brush as an adult, from an adult's point of view. So, and he's imagining what his dad is telling him. It's such an intelligent way of presenting this story, from like that letter that he wrote that we read there. Like he said that we're older now and we're coming at it from a different perspective. So they're actually presenting it from their own perspective. And he said that the first game was made when they were in their 20s and shooting for the stars. And then, you know, the second game was nearly about making a game as well, you know, and how hard that can be to make a successful sequel. Interesting that they referenced Tales. I suppose they did because David Grossman was involved. I really wondered, did they ask Tim to be involved, Tim Schafer? I've always wondered about their relationship because obviously Ron made a game under Double Fine Entertainment. And I've always felt anytime I see Ron and Tim on screen, their relationship is so interesting to me. It's nearly like father-sonly, but it also is kind of like I wouldn't say rivalry, that's probably too strong. I don't want to be placing any of my own, you know, like perceptions on what their relationship actually is like. But like, I wonder, was he asked and did he decline, or was he not asked at all to be involved? And I wonder how much input Tim had to the original project. Like, is it truly a David Grossman and Ron Gilbert game in a sense, you know, the original Monkey Island? I know Ron is like the idea of the game, and then David Grossman is like a writer, but like, I wonder why Tim wasn't involved in this, or was Tim just simply too busy? It's a possibility as well. Yeah, please share with me your thoughts. I really want to hear people what they thought of the game. I'm definitely going to have to gestate on it a bit more before I can really articulate how this game made me feel. And I'm actually glad, at the very, very first episode of this series, at the very start, I say that I think something has been spoiled for me, because I saw a thumbnail with Guybrush Threepwood's face, and his face was shifted off to the side and his like head was still there, and it revealed like robotic, basically, if you've ever seen the cover to Westworld, I can actually get it up on, that's what I'll do, I'll get it up on screen here, the Westworld poster. It was whoever made the thumbnail at the original Westworld, now the 1973 Westworld film, 1973. Somebody had made a thumbnail on YouTube with the Rex Kroll art, and it looked like this poster, or at least it looked kind of similar to this kind of shot. I'll show it to you there now. Yes, yeah, here we are. So somebody had made this image. Save image as to desktop. West. Okay. Right. And let's get that up right now so you can see it. So, image. Yes. Sorry, no, this is taking me time. I'm literally doing this as I'm making this video. But stick with me. So somebody made an image that looked extremely like that image. You see right there. Of Guybrush's face. And then I thought that something was revealed to me, in a sense, that Guybrush all along was actually an animatronic being. Kind of like Westworld is a place where you go and you can kind of, you know, live out your Westworld fantasy in a Western place. Which is a great movie, by the way. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. This original one, it's just ahead of its time in a sense, you know. Obviously the TV show is great as well, but the original has kind of its own charm. But I thought that that was actually going to be a part in this game, and it turned out that it wasn't. And I didn't see the thumbnail. Now I don't have the thumbnail up here. I'm probably going to look at some other people's takes on what they thought of the video or video game Return as well on YouTube. Now I can finally watch all that stuff, all the spoiler filled things. I can kind of finally deep dive into it. But yeah, so I saw somebody put up a thumbnail, as I said, that looked like that, and I thought that something had been spoiled for me, except it didn't turn out to be that, which I'm kind of glad by, really, in a sense, because I was afraid that I had spoiled like one of the big reveals or something like that. Luckily I didn't. I don't know, I just feel like I'm kind of waffling on a bit here now. It just feels like such it feels very final. I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave it at that though. I don't want to take any more of your time. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I really, really hope you enjoyed this series. Plenty more games to be played yet in my lifetime, and I hope some of you guys can join along for that. I will see you all soon, and thank you. A banana.